What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. You join me in the Volvo EX30, but that is not what this video is actually about. No, in this video I'm gonna update you guys on model year 25 of the Volvo EX and EC40. More range, faster charging and a performance upgrade. So let me tell you a bit more. Alright folks, we are heading into model year 25 for the Volvo models, and that also is applicable to the Volvo XC40 and C40, now rebadged, first change for model year 25, to the EX40 and EC40, to line up with the other new Volvos, the EX30, where I'm currently in, the EM90, the EX90. You kind of get the point, right? Now, as for drivetrains, most of the things are still the same, but there are some small updates here and there. For example, for the single motor battery, they have upgraded the battery pack, or well, they have replaced the battery pack from the 69 kilowatt hour battery version to a 70 kilowatt version. Not that much difference in that, but the most important update for this new battery pack for the single motor is the faster DC charging. That goes up from 135 kilowatt DC charging to 180 kilowatt, so that is quite a significant upgrade. And you see that reflected in the charging time. So Volvo indicates now that a 10% state of charge to an 80% state of charge DC charge, a fast charge, takes 26 minutes instead of the previously 34. So that is kind of okay, right? Now the other upgrade is for the twin motor. They also renamed that to the Volvo EX30 twin motor performance. That sounds pretty interesting, right? So first for the twin motor, and then I'll get to the performance part as well. For the twin motor, they have upgraded the front wheel battery motor from 150 horsepower to a 184 horsepower version. And that now combines for a total output of 442 horsepower on the twin motor EX40 and EC40. Now, if that is not fun enough yet, there is now also a standard performance mode for the EX and EC40 twin motor performance. And that basically means is that in this mode, in this driving mode, you get the full performance from the car, the full 442 horsepower, because there's also a nice little tweak to this twin motor setup. If you do not really need all the power, the front wheel battery motor will disengage and will not work. And that of course is good for efficiency whilst driving. But yeah, the twin motor performance, that sounds pretty cool. 442 horsepower. If I think about my own Volvo C40, also the twin motor, model year 22, 408 horsepower. That is already more than enough. But yeah, fun. Good job Volvo. Oh, and before I forget, the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour or 62 miles an hour for this twin motor performance is 4.6 seconds. That is quick. Now there is more good news for this twin motor performance, because this performance upgrade, which comes standard on the model year 25 twin motor performance, a lot of performance I'm saying, will also come as an additional option to the model year 24 XC40 and C40 recharged twin. Only model year 24, and that has to do with some hardware parts apparently in the car which differ from model year 22 and model year 23. But if you drive a model year 24 and you are like, well, I would like also to have 442 horsepower, then good news, you can get this additional 34 horsepower upgrade as an upgrade pack. Let's call it a performance or a Polestar performance optimization. Works also similar to what Polestar offers on the Polestar 2. Long range dual motor performance. You go into your on-call application and over there you can purchase this upgrade, and then this performance upgrade, this horsepower upgrade, will be sent by an over-the-air update to your car. Now the exact costs for this, and nice Volvo 850R by the way, very nice. The specific costs for, and meanwhile the EX30 is also beeping at me because I'm not paying attention according to him on the road. Yeah, the EX30 can be a bit in your face here and there. Anyway, focus. So you can get this software upgrade, this performance upgrade, by the on-call application. And oh yeah, the price is not known yet, but I kind of guess like a good €1,000 or $1,000. Okay, then more about the EX40 and EC40. There are also some exterior and interior updates. There is one new color, it is called Sand Dune, and according to Volvo, it reflects this sand reflection in the sun thingy. I'll put it in the screen. Sounds kind of like ChatGPT or AI made this sentence. Very commercial. Anyway, St. June, it looks kind of cool, especially with the dual tone roof, so with the black contrasting roof and then the 20-inch wheels. Looks quite good. Then there's also one new upholstery. It's called something like Dawn Fusion Textile Microtech Connect. Yeah, complicated names for an interior. Basically the vegan leather upholstery we already know from the XC40 and C40. So pretty much the black version, that is, the black leather version. Now there's also this blonde vegan leather version of it. Looks a bit more chic, of course, and they didn't really have this kind of upholstery anymore in the offering. So yeah, this blonde upholstery looks kind of cool. Yeah, one new color and one new upholstery. So there's also one interesting thing I noticed on the Essential trim on the EC and EX40. Basically, the Essential trim is the most basic trim Volvo offers in some selected markets. So for example, here in the Netherlands you get Essential. That is still positioned below Core, Plus and Ultra, the other three more or less standard and internationally known Volvo trims. But this Essential one, yeah, we have it over here, for example. I noticed on that one that if you opt for that one now, you get this 19-inch wheel, which looks quite boring, a very silver wheel it is. But if you pay a bit more attention to that wheel, you'll see that that was the standard wheel on the model year 23 Plus and Ultra and even Core, I think. But then without these gloss black elements on it. So bit of a cost-cutting move over there by Volvo Cars. I see you, Volvo. Some sneaky changes here and there. But yeah, it's interesting to see this wheel in full silver. Just a small detail I noticed on the Essential. I think you guys don't really bother about it, but yeah, anyway, now you know. Now there's also one update I like a lot, and good job already, Volvo, because the black contrasting roof is back in the offer. So now if you opt for a Volvo EX40, I think the Plus and the Ultra, you get this black contrasting roof, but for the C40 and now EC40, that is also back. So when the C40 was introduced, it had standard this black contrasting roof. So for example, my model year 22 Volvo C40 Intro Edition has the contrasting black roof together with the crystal white metallic. I like that one a lot, looks really good if you ask me. But then already for model year 23, which came very quickly after the C40 introduction, they took off this black roof. I'm not too sure, it kind of looks okay on the C40. But anyway, good news now for model year 25 EX40 from Plus and Ultra trim, you get the contrasting roof. And then for the C40 on the Ultra, it is now also back standard again. And for the Plus trim, you can now opt for it as an additional option. So if you really like it, then you can also get it on your Plus trim. And I think that is good news, especially for the C40. As I said already, it just looks very good. So good job, Volvo. Now, as I said already quickly, Volvo is also sorting out things with the model names, the badges, the branding. So basically all the Volvos we'll see from now on will be named something with E and then something behind it. Of course, if it's an electric car. So EM, EX, EC. What will come next? EV, ES, I'm not too sure. ES, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Also EX60, stay tuned for that. So yeah, you'll see that yeah, most of the new Volvo cars will have something with an E in it. Also that recharge name, which was here and there. So for example, my C40 is called like Volvo C40 Recharge Twin. But then you also used to have these plug-in hybrids, the Volvo V60 T6 or T8 Recharge plug-in hybrid. They are getting rid of this Recharge name to, well, take away a bit of confusion, because, well, the EV had this name and the plug-in hybrid also. So Recharge is out of the naming everywhere. So for example, also for this EX30 twin motor performance, blah blah blah, not Recharge at least. But also now, if you go for the Volvo V60 plug-in hybrid, then it will just be named T6 plug-in hybrid, so no Recharge. Apparently that's a bit more clear to customers. Meanwhile, driving the Volvo EX30, it's a lot of fun. Also some nice back roads here and there, having a good time in the Volvo EX30. But that brings me to the last update for now, EX and EC40, and I need to get used to these names. It's still a bit confusing. I'm very used to XC40 and C40. But anyway, another cool update. The Black Edition is now also available for the EX40 and EC40. Maybe you've seen it already here and there. Basically, it comes from the Volvo EX40 Black Edition. They introduced that last year. And actually before that, Volvo Cars USA had this Volvo S60 Black Edition, which you could also get in white. Yeah, so that was actually the first, I think, they had this Black Edition thing going on. Anyway, Volvo took that on the XC60 globally now. The Black Edition seems a success. They are quite late to the party also with this Black Edition. But yeah, now it's also available for the EX40 and EC40. It's a Black Edition package or trim. What you get on that are both some exterior upgrades and also interior. So on the exterior you get gloss black elements, so a black Volvo badge in the front. On the rear, also the badging EX or EC40 is also blacked out. You also get 20-inch high gloss wheels, basically the 20-inch wheels you can opt for on the 40 series recharge cars, or not recharge anymore, you get the point. But then they are gloss black, looks quite cool. And of course the color of the car is also black stone. Then for the interior on this black pack you get standard the textile upholstery, the standard upholstery basically, quite okay. And then you can also upgrade to the R design interior with that new book vibe going on, which I also have in my C40, which I recommend. I like that one a lot, and as I said already, it's pretty much the formerly known R design interior. And then to make this pack even a bit more attractive, they also add the 360 camera on the black pack, the Harman Kardon sound system, highly recommended as well, and also the pixel LED lights. Which means, I'm already thinking of a nice spec with that, is that you can opt for a pretty cool, let's say single motor, extended range, plus pack, which already offers a lot of the basics and also additional options you want. And then to spice things up, you can actually go for this black pack, get some nice interior and exterior upgrades, and then also get, well, pretty much the most interesting upgrades from the Ultra trim. Harman Kardon, 360 cam, and then also the pixel LED lights, which are really good. I also have that on my C40. They are just so good, super bright, highly recommended as well. Alright folks, so that is model year 25 for the Volvo EX and EC40, formerly known as the XC40 and C40. I think with this update, Volvo shows that the EX40 and EC40 are still very relevant EV cars, whilst they are already out on the market for quite some years now. But that kind of also shows that customers, that people like the EX and EC40 a lot. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Some special things are coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe. Thank you once again. I wish you a great day. And of course, I'll see you next week, Sunday, 3 p.m. European time in a brand new video. Bye bye.